Improving efficiency is a never-ending process. From conservation of resources to lowering our emissions, our knowledge and technology will continue to expand. Home heating is the second biggest producer of emissions, but that statistic is rapidly changing. Our technology is moving forward quickly and homeowners need to be informed. My father has worked in the HVAC industry for 30 years and I myself have worked full-time for 2 years now. I understand the importance of heating technology and the importance of improving our efficiency. Heating efficiency is important for our future. In this speech, I will talk about what is an ECM motor, what is two-stage heating, and what are the technology differences between an 80% and 90% efficient furnace. Now that we understand the importance of efficiency, let's talk about what is an ECM motor. According to the article, ECM's PCB stator motors prove advantageous for New England Aquarium from 2022. By using ECM's motor solution, NEA gained more than a 17% increase in efficiency and a 10% decrease in overall power consumption. A 17% increase in efficiency and a 10% decrease in power consumption is substantial gains. Now, an ECM stands for an electronically communicating motor, and these motors have taken over as industry standard within the last few years. The old standard mechanically communicating motors, or MCMs, required a capacitor and received complete voltage from start until finish. An ECM contains a microprocessor which is located in the head unit of the motor, which mounts up to the motor. With the use of this microprocessor, it allows for the motor to more accurately manage the magnetic field within and utilize your electricity more efficiently. It also allows for a wide range of programmability that could range from programming to satisfy customer needs to programming to maintain more efficiencies. An ECM can reach efficiencies of over 90%, while the old MCM saw efficiencies around 70%. An ECM is also programmed to maintain a steady CFM, or rate of airflow, throughout your house. So this means as demand rises, your motor will be able to overcome these stressors and deliver the right amount of airflow for your home. Some of these stressors could be a dirty filter, a plugged coil, or the extreme hot and cold days, which means your equipment will be able to keep up better using an ECM motor. Now that we understand some basics of the ECM, let's talk about what is two-stage heating. According to the article, Planning for Net Zero by 2050, What HVAC System Interventions Will Today's Code Minimums Require? From 2022, carbon savings show a similar pattern with cost, whereas switching from natural gas to electricity is not yet a lower carbon emissions solution. Natural gas is not going anywhere anytime soon, especially in areas with extreme cold winter months. Electricity struggles where natural gas doesn't. So this brings us to two-stage heating. This means your furnace will have a low stage and a high stage. In your low stage, your furnace will operate at about 60 to 65% of total capacity, and in high stage, it will operate at 100% capacity. Now, 80% of the time, your furnace will be able to satisfy the thermostat while on low stage with never having to bump up into high stage. But on those extreme cold days, after your furnace has ran the allotted time in low stage, which could be around 5 minutes or so depending on the brand, it will then bump up into high stage and you'll receive 100% heat capacity, and it will allow for your furnace to satisfy the thermostat. Not only will this burn less gas, it also allows you to heat your home more evenly. On moderate temperature days, single stage heating can heat your home too quickly, which allows for hot spots and cool spots throughout your house. But with a two-stage furnace, it heats your home more slowly and more evenly, which allows for more comfortable and stable temperatures throughout. Now that we understand a little about two-stage heating, let's talk about what are the technology differences between an 80% and 90% efficient furnace. According to the article, Air Conditioning and Heating Systems in New Homes from 2018, the majority of new single-family homes started in 2016 have a central heating system. Almost all new homes utilize central heating, and this is why it is an imperative that we use these resources efficiently. Now in furnaces, there's 80% efficient furnaces and 90% efficient furnaces. An 80% furnace is a standard gas furnace with a single heat exchanger, shown right here, that uses metal flue piping to vent your exhaust outside, and it burns indoor air alongside combustion with your gas. Now, a 90% furnace is more efficient than an 80, and there's a few technology differences that allow for this. Now, a 90% furnace utilizes a secondary heat exchanger shown down here. Here's your first heat exchanger and here's your secondary. In your secondary, it allows for lost gas to accumulate. As this gas accumulates in the secondary heat exchanger, it condenses, and as the gas condenses, it releases more heat that is then able to be dispersed throughout your home. This is heat that an 80% furnace would have vented to the outdoor air. Now, a 90% also has a sealed combustion chamber. Here's an 80% furnace, and down here is where the burners are located, and they are open. This means that it pulls air from inside your house in to be burned in combustion. But here in a 90% furnace, your combustion chamber is located here, and it is closed off, and there will be a pipe vented to your outdoor air that allows outdoor air to be pulled in and burned in combustion along with your gas. This eliminates some of the common dry air symptoms you'll see as scratchy skin, sore throats, or static electricity shocks. And then your exhaust air will be routed with a separate pipe. 90% furnaces allow for less dry air symptoms, less heat waste, and for you to squeeze every last bit of energy out of your natural gas. In the future, technology will only become more advanced and more efficient. I've gone over what is an ECM motor, what is two-stage heating, and what are the technology differences between an 80% efficient furnace and a 90% efficient furnace. Being an informed homeowner will allow you to make informed decisions and ease the headache of taking on this information after a terminal issue on your own equipment. Thank you.